Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. It is, what day is it? I've completely lost track. It's Monday. And we're playing the game that has my mind sort of like trapped in its ever loop of just cycling weeb shit. It's Genshin Impact, everybody. Hooray! That sounded so insincere. It was meant to be insincere. I spent money on this game today. TLB, if you're in here, if you're in, don't listen. I spent money on this game, guys. We've got paid for gambling to do. Everybody's judging me. I can feel the judgment. I can feel the judgmental eyes through this computer screen. TLB, thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to open a can of Coke in your honor. Wistan, thank you for all those chickens. Psycho Leak for the bok. Makeshift for the jumping little chicken dude. And Peach, 6 months. I feel like we should do something special this stream, Peach. For you, Peach. For Peach 1Z in celebration of their 6-month subscription streak, I'm going to spend some money on Genshin Impact and do some gambling because I knew I knew it was going to happen. Ruse. I'm going to go on record now and say, in a really potentially overly sherry way, I have an ulcer on the end of my tongue. So I feel like if you feel like I'm speaking a little bit weird, I have an ulcer on the end of my tongue. It's not a pleasant experience. As a man, I am very sensory. I am very overwhelmed by any difference in sensory experience, and having an ulcer on the tip of your tongue, not great. That's the oversharing. Look, everybody, we're back in the weeb world. Is weeb a good term? Should I say weeb shit? Because I like anime. It's okay for me to say I am a weeb. I'm a self-identifying weeb. I don't think it's too insulting. Where are we going? We're going to do our daily quest first. Let's get the dailies out of the way. How is everybody, though? I feel like your music may be a tad louder than normal. I don't think it is, but I'll double check. Nope. It is on a solid Windows number 2. It could just be me. Would you like me to yell? I don't particularly want to yell. So guys, I'm a little bit. Let's start as we mean to go on. We've already talked about me being bothered by my sensory stuff. I've got an ulcer on my tongue, but at the same time, I'm a little bit obsessive compulsive when it comes to certain things. When I'm in the intro to my streams, my window sound is on a 5, and when I'm speaking in the actual stream, it's on a 2. And I remember that. It's been that way ever since I went live for the first time. And I can't stop. Does everybody remember? Who are the real OGs in chat right now? Who remembers when I used to read the date when I started every single stream? Those were the days. I just couldn't stop myself. And now I ask if people have souls. It balances out. I like my little weird intro, though. Dolly came up with that little weird intro for me. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. Is there anybody in chat that doesn't have a soul? Be honest. We won't judge. Peach, how are you doing for your soul? Is your soul okay? Yep, I know when he's about to get jump scares. Yeah, that is very true. I think we all have souls here. That's good to know. I like to double check. If there are any people lurking in chat without a soul, we're here for you. I only know like the Buffy lore on how souls work, so I don't think I can turn my soul off for work. I can turn my soul off for work. I mean, considering your line of work, Tapper, I feel you might have to. And welcome to the chat. I'm vegetable. I have no soul. How about gingers? Are there any gingers in the... Are you asking people that are ginger to out themselves in the chat right now? Are you asking... I'm a little bit ginger. My beard is every color of the freaking rainbow. Dolly, you can't just ask people if they're ginger. That's crossing a line. No, isn't there a meme that's like gingers don't have souls? Gingers, supposedly, according to that South Park episode, do not have souls. You're correct. I will go on the record and say the South Park episode, I think, was my first exposure to that as a concept. Does being strawberry blonde as a child count? Is strawberry blonde classified as ginger? When they say ginger, do they mean like ginger or do they mean like ginger? You know what I mean? We don't. This is correct. You don't have souls? It's like, you're not ginger, are you? A disclaimer, I'm going to preface this entire conversation. The frog and chicken community is welcoming of all peoples and hair colors, and nobody will be isolated for the color of their hair, because you can't help it. I mean, of all the things you can help, maybe your hair color is fixable because you just dye it, right? My niece told me the other day that I should 50-50 brown hair, ginger beard. You are in the, I mean, I'm not overtly ginger, but if you look at my beard, it is literally, I'm black, I'm gray, I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky. I'm every color of the rainbow in my beard. Though we went to, I said on my stream yesterday, we went to lunch with my parents and my niece was there. She took it with a really big, proud grin on her face. She told me that I should dye my beard pastel blue. And I am considering it. I think I'd look like a giant mermaid. Giant hairy mermaid. I mean, mermaids tend to have six-packs, right? I don't think I can... no, but I'm not fooling anybody into believing I have a six-pack. I eat too much food on stream. What are we doing today? We're going to do the daily quest, and then we're going to do some gambling. Would anybody like to see some gambling? Always, I will say, remember to gamble responsibly. I made a deal with Dolly that I would only spend money on this game that I earned from my Twitch streaming, and that is what I have done.
Oh, this rocks.
We don't want anybody in my chat turning into like... I'm not big upping. Nobody go to a casino and start. What's the games that they play at casinos? What's the one with it? Roulette. Nobody take this as like roulette. I'm not saying go out and play roulette. Bit of money on a loot box every once in a while. We're all consenting adults here. No judgment. Except from chat, who was like, shame meme. Who posted the shame meme? Is it makeshift? It's fine. I was one of those terrible people. I spent a fortune on stuff for COD 2019 when Warzone was popular. I spent money on Overwatch. I thought they outlawed gambly bits of games in the UK. No. Parts of Europe, I think they're becoming significantly less common. But there's no outlawing. There was that whole... There's probably all sorts of the reasons why this one is allowed. I'm trying to remember the logic. I think in parts of Europe it became a problem, which was why Overwatch changed dramatically between Overwatch 1 and 2, because they used to have the loot boxes in Overwatch 1, and I think that was the one that they always used to... like, if anybody was ever talking about loot boxes in games being immoral, they used to roll out Overwatch 1 as a prime example. To be honest, like, grander scheme of things, if there was a way of, like, vetting everybody who did it, like, as adults, as consenting adults, fine. It's not great behavior to get into. But gone are the days when I spend, like, hundreds of pounds on additional video game content. Not that I can think of a... I know you can't gamble with channel points on Twitch in certain European countries like Denmark, I think. Huh. Like, put channel points on polls, etc. I hated the loot boxes, had like 2k of them by the end of Overwatch 1. Did you redeem them all? Because when it switched to Overwatch 2, you would have a butt ton of stuff unlocked. Also, you clearly put more time into Overwatch 1 than I ever did. We're going down here. Yeah, I like the... I've never played Overwatch Makeshift. You should give it a go. I recently installed Overwatch 2, which is now free to play. If you can look past some of the alleged terrible business practices, because we know we don't throw shade directly at people that could sue the ever-living shit out of me. The alleged poor business practices of Blizzard, if you can look past those, Overwatch is a little bit fun. I've played maybe 10 games since I installed it a couple of days ago, and I'm very much enjoying Rhine. Here, I open them all on stream. I mean, 2,000 loot boxes all in one go. This is just, we've done these dailies before. It's just generic stuff. Oh, go up the road. It's the baby in a coat again, though. We need to go up the road and kill some trolls. I'll go for the mountaintop. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna click through. When I do actual quests, I will start reading out, or hopefully it will be voiceovered, because that's always fun. Much easier for me anyway. I have a question because there's a bunch of streamers in chat. Looks like 3 babies in a coat. Definitely 3 babies in a coat. Not moving past the gambling thing. I am all for a bit of online gambling if you're a consenting adult and you understand that those sorts of behaviors can become addicting for certain people, and you just need to be careful, and etc, etc, etc. So if anybody is watching that is of a weaker disposition when it comes to certain things like that, I would warn off, because as an ex-drinker, I am obviously very understanding of how bad a habit can become. So just be careful and sensible and don't do anything silly. Don't do what I do, basically.
Pyrotechnics! Shred till I'm dead!
I was gonna open the floor to a discussion. I have a question of the day of sorts, and there's a few streamers in the chat right now, so I have a question of the day sort of, and I would like to start us off with it, if that's okay. I'm going to pose the question right now. I don't know why I'm sort of building up to it and saying it like I am, so I apologize. I played Control by Remedy Entertainment on stream yesterday. I felt so weird after that stream. I confirmed it with Avian Falls afterwards, because Dolly is biased, and as much as I love her, sometimes my brain, if it's being irrational, goes, yeah, Dolly's not telling the truth. She's just doing it because she's your significant other. I had to double check that it all sounded okay. I felt so weird after the stream. Has anybody experienced that? Like, the content is semi-reasonable, but you just look at it and absolutely despise it. It's not rude, it's just my brain being irrational. I fully identify it as it being irrational. I think the stream was reasonable. I'm not sure if it was the game or the mood, because I'd been out with my parents that day, or... What do you do to get over what you feel is a bad stream? Tell me, what are your coping mechanisms? If you have anxiety about something that you've done, like an activity, what is your go-to to get over that anxiety and make you feel better about a thing that you've accomplished or done? That's what I want to ask chat. The cat is in the middle of my screen right now. Hey. Yeah, not going to say that on here. Oh, is it 18 plus? Leak, if it's 18 plus, just confirm in chat that it's 18 plus, and we'll leave it at that. Or, you know, rated R. That's fair. Thank you for being candid and not just spurting that out in chat. Spurting in that context was a terrible use of words. No spurting in chat with it. No spurting in chat, Leak. I can't read chat now because the cat's there, so you've all got time to answer my very detailed question of the day. Leak insinuated that they did some sort of adult type activity if they experience a bad stream or like have anxiety over something that they've done online. I mean, I get that. Yeah, I had something like that way back when I played Borderlands 2 after I just sat and had music playing and started reading or making art. Fair. I'm not sure if it was Control. I think defeat the hilly chills as requested. There aren't any hilly chills. Oh, I hear them. Can you imagine actual knights in battle yelled out the name of an attack they were doing? I mean, that's kind of entertaining to imagine. What would that look like? So yeah, I played Control yesterday on stream. I invite anybody to go back and watch the VOD and tell me if it's any good. But I played Control on stream, and I felt horrible afterwards. It might have been that I was tired because I'd been out socializing that day, and maybe I wasn't ready to be on camera, and maybe I should have been able to realize that and not gone live at all. You know, hindsight is a bitch and all that. I don't think the game was particularly bad, so I'm going to give it one more week and try for like a second week, and if I still feel terrible about it, I won't play it again. But I think the one thing we did confirm after I was done streaming, I went to the private Discord and talked to Dolly and a friend, Wistan, in chat. How's it going? We talked about the amount of like text-based pickups there are in that game, and I felt like the entire thing was massively disjointed, because every 5 seconds I was picking up a piece of paper off the floor and it had like a long explanation of the thing that I was doing, or like some key piece of it, or not necessarily key, but like tied in piece of lore that just ruined my flow. And I think flow is a good way of putting it, because I felt like when I was saying stuff, like none of the stuff landed in a really irrational, maybe irrational sort of way. You also procrastinated the game itself, which isn't a great sign, I think. Like, you actively wanted to play it, you wouldn't be procrastinating. True. We had food. We hadn't. The difficulty was, as much as you say procrastinating, I hadn't had dinner before we went live. So Dolly brought me some food partway around, and then we sort of branched out into the American snack eating, because I hadn't eaten some American snacks in a while, and I want to get through the snack box that Avi sent us. So yeah, I'm gonna give it another week, and then we'll see. But yeah, it's helpful to that's possibly, I felt bad about one other stream previously, and that was a random Phasmophobia stream where I think I said something. I wasn't happy with what I said about people that came from a particular English town. I think it was like Hull or like Slough. I said something that afterwards I felt super guilty about, so I just deleted the VOD and it never came out. Control I don't think was too bad, as confirmed by people afterwards. So yeah, we're gonna leave it out. Just my instant reaction was, nope, delete it, never play again. Plus I accidentally doxed you. Peach! I mean, it's fine for you to say it. Like, the name is out there if people look for it. I just don't want people to use it on the regular. So if you sneak one in every once in a while, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. Like, the name is out there. People know it. I'm trying really hard now not to say my own name, though. You talking about not saying my own name makes me really want to say my name. Say my name, Peach. No, that's we're edging closer to the 18+ rating again. Chimbus. My name is not Chimbus. That is not the list on. That is not on my list of confirmed nicknames. I think on my Twitch profile it is Chimken, or I don't know what it was. Was it RightBigChimken? Somebody tell me in my profile. Years ago, the Hermit Pulse Symmetry had that front with someone in her stream chat. What, leaking her name all the time? What did she do? I'll take notes, Makeshift. I'll just keep it in mind. What did she do? Because I'll just keep it in mind for how I deal with Peach. Gallows. Was it crafted? Was it putting them in a set of gallows? Oh, I'm just really not paying attention to my health. Putting them in a set of gallows and throwing rotten tomatoes at them. Tomatoes. Calling her real name. I think the mod's timed out eventually. Mods. Dolly Kit. If we're not gonna, do not share personal information about other Twitch streamers in chat if we actively are discussing the fact that they don't like that name being around. Yeah, so if we are talking about... Oh,
so sorry.
I'm going to pause that there a second. If we're talking about a Twitch streamer banning somebody because a person was repeatedly using their name, I would prefer if Twitch chat didn't actively discuss their name in my presence. By all means, go to Discord and share it between each other. Don't put it in my chat. That's not a call out. Just don't do that. Pretty sure it's on our wiki. I don't know it, but go do a Google. I'm sure you'll find it on the Google. actively dying because I wasn't paying attention to my health. I'm too busy talking.
I'm getting tired.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
I'll protect
We do
us.
that, and then we switch back, and now I'm going to heal, please. Yeah, I'm healing. My mate said my name on stream last night. My mod instantly deleted the message. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, her first name is on there. I mean, go look it up on the wiki. I can't with all good I can't with all good feelings say to share it now in chat because Makeshift led with the fact that they didn't want it shared. So just don't look on the wiki. No, Pete, it's not an apology. It's not worth it. It's not necessarily an apology. It's just, you know. You back, Spoon. Spoon? You calling me a spoon? Did Leek just call me a spoon? If so, I really appreciate the use of spoon in that context. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites. I like calling people plum. To the point that I called Jade Melody a plum yesterday, and they had to double check afterwards whether or not it was rude or not. Like whether or not I was actively insulting them, or whether or not it was like a term of endearment. But I use it like, I'm not sure if people say daft in the US. Do people say daft in the US? UI is weirdo.
UI_is_weirdo is now following.
UI is weirdo, thank you very much for the follow, and I will post a welcome message in the chat before Dolly does, because it's always a race. Dolly, I got there first. I am 1 point up. Can we get any more followers this evening? Welcome to the chat. How is it going? We were just talking, what were we talking about? Names. My name is out there, but I don't like people using it in chat. And Peach, it wasn't worth an apology, but apology accepted, and no hard feelings. If it accidentally slips out, everyone's nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Every once in a while, well, let's be honest, not to point it out, but Dolly, I'm marrying Dolly. Peach, if it makes you feel better, I'm marrying Dolly, and Dolly used my name in the first stream we ever did together, like 5 minutes in. Peach, if it was an issue, I'd have deleted your message. Very true. Though, Dolly, I have to ask the question. Do you know how to delete a message? Because I definitely don't. I was looking at it the other day. I can't figure it out. I'm a mod in like 5 channels. Can't delete messages. Nobody tell TLB or Time Lord. Who else am I a mod for? Dolly. Am I dying again? No. That daily is over. We need to go up there, but I'm going to go and heal myself because I'm just actively not paying attention to my health. I'm talking to chat too much. So UI is weirdo. How's your day? What are you up to? How is your day going? Welcome to our community. We're talking about the big important things today. We're talking, what was the question of the day? In fact, let's stick to that. Maybe I'll do a question of the day from now on. I like question of the day. UI is weirdo. How do you deal with, like, imagine, I'll set the scene for you. You've created this thing, you've done like a stream, you've made a video and you've put it out there, and you feel absolutely terrible afterwards about the thing you've created. How do you get over that anxiety? Like, how do you make yourself feel better, even if people are telling you that it's good? What are your coping mechanisms for anxiety? Do a deep dive into why you feel that way. Very true. I think, again, using the example that I've been talking about in chat, I played Control yesterday, UI, and I didn't feel very good about it afterwards. Next time I play Control, I'm not going to read all the gumph. My English is bad, sorry. That's fine. I'll type something for you so you can read it, because your English might be fine. I won't ask any hard questions then. No worries. In case you're... Also, my accent might not be very well understood, so I've written something in chat for you. If you do not speak English very well, I will say thank you very much for using English in the chat. I don't like enforcing it as a rule, but it is a rule that our chat remain in English because does everybody remember that time Dolly, when I was playing Choo Choo Charles, that Dolly was translating for somebody that was in chat? Like every message was coming through in a different language, and then right at the very end they confirmed they could speak perfect English. Just went out the back of work quick. Oh my gosh, it's so foggy tonight. Is it? I mean, I've not looked outside in a while, and you are also massively far away from me. I say that like we live even slightly in the same place. Which we don't. At least I don't think we do. Based off your accent, I don't think we do. Come on. Up you go. Ugh. Come on, I need to climb. We're doing dailies, then we're going to do some gambling. I'm going to break these crystals because I'm not entirely sure that's not a crest world I need. Is there a quicker way of breaking these? I feel like they were doing it much easier. There we go. That'll do it. Up the hill we go. I gotta go, but I give you Bert as a goodbye. TLB, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a nice time. This might block the text, by the way. I live in Essex. Yes, we had that discussion, I think. I know where you work. I know that you live in Essex. I've heard you speak. Like we're dating, Leek. That's not true. I'm in a committed relationship to the frog person in the chat right now. I'm not available for dating. We need to be timed out for science. We're not timing anybody out. I've heard horror stories about people losing subscriptions and just general gump. You're not timed. I don't know if that makes... I've read people losing their subscription if they are timed out while subscribed. Dolly, that might have been a bad. You might have done a bad. I mean, maybe Wistan wanted to be timed out. Maybe Wistan doesn't want to be here anymore. Oh, sad now. Oh, no. Come on. That's new. I've not seen that before. What's happening? I'm in a force field. I don't think this can be good. Hello? I don't have any range characters anymore. No! What am I talking about? There we go. I can just do this. Barbara, use your lazy beams. DollyWhiskers, I've enabled the way to delete messages easily, but the button is right next to the timer and ban button. I wanted to know if there was a confirmation that would pop up before I accidentally time someone out. There isn't, just for confirmation, and Wistan volunteered for science. Fair. Is Wistan still subscribed, though? Because, like I said, I have heard horror stories about people being timed out and they're losing their sub. I don't think it's common, but I think it's possible. That does nothing to this. Why did I use that? Go, Barbara, go. She's got a silly voice, but she can throw water like the best of them. Look at her frilly dress. Oh. I might just ban someone from the chat. Oh. I can still see and hear you. There. Isn't Wistan the greatest? No, you turned off the ban, right? Isn't Wistan the greatest? I don't enjoy the noises Barbara makes. I'm not about that. It's a little bit grunty. Where are we going now? All the dailies are done. Let's go and hand some in. Gonna have a sip of my Coke. Oh, there's a blue exclamation mark there. We might have an additional quest. I have 1 billion of them in my thing already. I've got a point redemption to be able to time someone else out. I'm not about that. You can troll me as much as you like, Gleek. I'm not trolling other people in chat.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Give me the stuff. 20 gems. Tapcraft has redeemed the the thing that I do sometimes. The words are great. You like words? I like words. At will, everybody. Ta-da! I like doing the ta-da now. The confetti just leads into the ta-da thing more often. So for anybody new in chat, this is the hat wheel. I have this nice custom hat. I'm waving my finger, my mouse over it, like you can see my mouse. You can't.
When I'll be
So,
as tall as my big sister.
what we do is we type in chat and we say, it's time to spin that wheel. Wizard. And then we turn off the chicken hat. You see me and all of my eggy glory, and on goes the hat. There is the wizard hat, everybody. Thank you very much for the redemption, Tapper. Would anybody like to finish off my ensemble with a very beautiful bow tie? Which is another channel point redemption. Oh, Barbara, go away. I'm happy to play with Barbara on my team as long as she doesn't speak and I can put her away as soon as possible. Would you like to buy some flowers? A lot of the flowers in my shop were blown away by that huge wind before. Not only were the flowers on display outside blown away, but so were some that I had left. I need to turn the thing off. Psycholic is redeemed. Bow ties are pretty cool. Or, no, bow ties are cool. As long as she doesn't speak. Yeah, just turn it off. I like the red bow tie with the blue hat, so boom. Look at it. Look how fancy and dapper I look. We don't want autoplay because I can't read fast enough. I still have a fair bit of stock, but the flowers put on display are the prettiest ones. A lot of the customers are attracted to them. Now these flowers have been blown away and I still need to clean up the store, so I won't be able to find time to pick new ones. Traveler, if you're willing, could you help me pick some fresh flowers? I've probably just got them in my inventory, right? Great, still you might be able to pick quite a few. Let me see, please help me pick one sweet flower and one small lump of grass from the Whispering Wood. And go to Windrose and get me one Windwheel Aster. Finally, help me pick I bet I've not got these. Please come back as soon as possible once you have them. If they will, they can't be displayed at the storefront. Do I have any? About those flowers, did you... Got them right here. I have all the flowers. I didn't have to go anywhere. There should be a point redemption for teach me British slang. Dolly, can you think of any interesting British slang that I could teach chat? I don't think I use British slang. I swear like an absolute sailor sometimes. I'm trying to think of an example. Biscuits are cookies in America. They are not those scone things that I'm not sure. Peach, what do you eat? Biscuits in America like are the little like scone things, right? You just said daft, dapper, etc. Okay, daft is like silly. Dapper is like a distinguished gentleman. Like, look at me in my bow tie and my hat. Very dapper. But yeah, daft is like silly, goofy. I, as a character, as a person, can be a bit daft. Mush. Mushly boy. Tapper is a mushly boy. Mush is like, you're mush, but like, how's it going, mush? I feel like the complete lack of British slang that I know identifies exactly where I live in the UK. I'm trying to think of anything that we use around here. No, I can't think of anything. Dolly might know. Dolly, slang me. These are... Is it good or bad if you're American and have used daft and dapper? No, it's not bad. They're cool words. It means you like British people, Makeshift. There are some Americans in our community that are constantly ripping me on being British. They will remain nameless, but they know who they are. I'll see you out there, everyone. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm getting notifications. I have to ask Tapper if you're still in chat. Is that photo you've just sent in my Discord what you're planning on building? Because that is pretty damn glorious. Army and Navy. Hang on. That is pretty damn glorious. I need to find a whale. I sort of set that as a thing that we were going to do, and I've not looked up a design yet. I also need to get my head around Light Matica. Army and Navy. What's that got to do with slang terms? Is that slang? Gravy. Oh, I'm not a Cockney. I don't know Cockney rhyming slang. I feel like Cockney rhyming slang is lit. Let's just finish this quest because I completely forgot. I was giving this little girl some flowers because her stuff blew away. Collect 1 portion of dandelion seeds. Do I have any? No. Dandelions can be found just outside Mondstadt. Are these? Is this a dandelion? I don't know much Cockney rhyming slang. Like apples and pears are stairs. How do I break a dandelion?
Feel the beat.
Is that a dandelion? What? That's a mushroom. What does a dandelion look like? Is this a fisherman? Have I missed fishing in its entirety? A great black whale in open seas. Yes, this will surely be a bestseller. Borrow and beg is one of my... What's borrow and beg, may I ask? As Cockney right, what's borrow and beg? I have to know. Who are you? My name is Nantuck, one of the people in charge of Mondstadt's Fishing Association. From the looks of you, you appear to have recognized me from my other role. So this is of the frightening power of fame, eh? Well then, there's no point pretending. That's right, the famed sea life author Nantuck. That's me. You've never read anything I've written? Well, that's because I haven't published anything yet, but fret not. Great work by yours truly will soon sweep the literary markets. That much I can guarantee. And if you'd like, I'd happily put you first in line when my first signing session comes up. I mean, I don't like Nantuck. Nantuck's a bit... what do you mean by giant black whale? Am I going to fight a giant black whale after just talking about whales? Shush, softer please. This is my magnum opus in progress we're talking about here. Well, since you seem interested, allow me to give you a sneak peek. Imagine this, an epic tale on the high seas with a heroic fisherman pursuing a giant black whale. This will be a bestseller for sure. But don't you breathe a word of this to anyone, you hear? Such glorious inspiration cannot be reclaimed should they be lost to someone else. I'm still... Is he a... I'm confused what the function of this man is. Also, if I can break dandelions. You look like a dandelion, friend, and you're wiggling, so you have collision. That's a sweet flower. Am I being an idiot? Is it on the map? It is not on the map. Use E attack on them? I'm using a controller though. What's the E attack? Is that heavy attack? The difficulty I'm having currently is my camera covers up exactly where all the commands are. So we'll just go through the attack and see how it works. That does nothing. Aha! Thank you. I get it. I learned. I did it, chat. I figured it out, sort of, with maybe only a little bit of help from chat. Come on. I'm going to speak to this guy, and it's probably going to be a snake. Hey, honorary knight, wait up a moment. Who, me? Aha, who but you would be Mondstadt's famous honorary knight? That said, you haven't gotten a copy of Knights of Favonius' handbook yet, have you? It contains the vast majority of the principles that knights should follow, as well as some knowledge for common use. Sounds exciting. As an honorary knight, you should at least be familiar with some of this. I requisitioned a copy from the Knights just for you. Please give it a read. Once you're done, I'll quiz you a little. This will involve some content recorded in the handbook as well as some common sense questions. Depending on how you answer, I'll give you a small gift. I don't feel good about a quiz. Ready? Yeah. Now please listen to my questions. Oh god. To the northwest of Mondstadt are some ruins. Legend holds that it was once a city where a tyrant ruled from his tower. It has since been occupied by Dvalin, who shelters himself there. My question is, what is the official name now given to the ruins by the Knights of Favonius? Stormterror's Lair? Correct. The ruins are indeed Stormterror's called Stormterror's Lair. Next question, listen carefully. According to a knightly etiquette, what is the proper form of address to use when speaking to unknown individuals encountered within Mondstadt's borders? Sneaky little bard's turd. Burgeoning storm, strange yet respectable traveller seems like the most likely. Correct. Strange yet respectable traveller, or indeed travellers, is the correct way to address those that we meet who hail from lands beyond. Now, my last question. For all the marbles. As I'm sure you are completely aware, the affairs of the Knights of Favonius within the city walls are currently under the management of Miss Jean. My question then is, what is Miss Jean's official title? Deputy Grand Acting Grandmaster. Dandelion Tights. Dandelion Tights. Acting Grandmaster. Precisely, Jean's role is that of Acting Grandmaster. Alright, that was all from me. Let me see. Wow, the Knights are so strict. You got them all correct as expected of our honorary knights. Such questions were no problem for you at all. To be honest, there are some locals who can't answer some of those questions. I feel so good I didn't even prepare. That's possibly the first test I've passed since university. And even at university, I didn't pass a single test. It was good that all of my courses were essay-based. Please take this gift. What is it? It's a handbook. And some hash browns. Hooray! I like hash browns. We need to go speak to the little flower girl. Get off the frickin' trolley, you need a thing? I've got the seeds, young lady. Have you managed to get the dandelions? I have them. Thank you, this should be enough. I'll sow the seeds into these pots. Along with those flowers that you found for me earlier. Yes, I have to thank you, don't I? This is a little token. Please take it. Now I have to quickly put these flowers inside these pots here, then the dandelion seeds go there. And we're done. He doesn't let this look like a proper florist now. Alright, the dandelion seeds have only just been sown, so there's nothing in the pot. Guess I'll have to take them off display for the time being. Really hope they grow up soon. Right. Pick these now. Hey, Miss Flora, set out these photos. You can't just pick anything you want. No, I can't just pick them. There's a woman up there tagging me off. Damn it, I was spotted. Okay, so I think we are almost ready for obligatory... How are we doing for points? Oh, we're doing absolutely god-awful for points. It's time, everybody. It's time for that gambling. It's time for that. Do we want to go? I've been putting more into her. I want the water bow woman. We have 7 chances. I'm not hopeful based off our previous experience with Paul. So everybody, cross your fingers and toes. Hug your significant other. Wish me luck. That's number 1. Depends what your pity is on. Does it? How do I know what my pity is on? I've been spending it and I haven't got a purple, so we'll find out. Makeshift your cat could be classified as your significant other. Go hug your cat. The debate club. I do not have a good feeling, chat. Better to look up what pity is rather than me trying to explain it. Okay. I'm assuming it's, well, based on what you've said, I'm assuming it's tied to the amount of previous redeems that I've had. That's a bow. That's a sword. I'm gonna get nothing, aren't I? That's a sword, and last but not least, a whole pile of nothing. And that, everybody, I'm going on Rockeld, will probably be the last time I spend money on redemption, on gambling in this game, especially for streams, because that's a lot to get absolutely nothing. So Wistan was right. Wistan, I'm admitting it, you were right. To do that and get absolutely nothing is really pants. That there is a lovely hat. It is a lovely hat. It was the first redemption of the day, Wizard, and welcome. For anybody that's in the chat that's not aware, this hat is based off Wizard. I'll put a link in the Discord. Okay. Do I just want to... I've got currency, but... Do I just spend it? No, I don't. I'm not going to spend it. We're going to be good. We're going to go do a quest. It's going to be super duper exciting. Let's continue with story. No, let's not continue with story. I want to go to Liu. Let's go to Liu. Where's Liu? I don't know actually where Liu is. Liu is... Oh, we're going to do a little bit of an explore. Nice. We're going to go here and we're going to go for a long walk. And I actually put it in the correct chat. Congratulations. Has everybody in chat who is in the Discord reassigned their roles? Because we had to wipe the roles today. So please, could you all go to get your roles in the Discord and repick which series you want to hear about on a regular basis? Because we do not make use of the @everyone command on a regular basis. And if you want to hear from us about specific things, better to select the roles so you hear. And I apologize, but because we had to wipe them, that will probably be the first of many times we mention that over the next couple of days, and then we'll just be like, okay, if you've not picked it, that's enough. Dolly and Ziggy were tinkering with the Discord today and broke it. It's all their fault. I mean, the scenery in this game is... There is something very pretty about it. I'm mildly concerned I'm just going to bin it when the next Zelda comes out, but we're going to try our best. What is that? That might be a magic ferret. Quick. Use my spy camera. Oh my god. Zoom out. I thought I could free move the camera. No, it's going to be gone, but it's gone. Ah. Why did I assume that froze? Nobody tell me if that was good, because I didn't get it, and I don't know if that was... That could have been like a legendary whatever, and I don't know what it did. I'll do it.
Is this an answer from this world?
I mean, potentially. This is where I find out that ferret did magical things, and I foolishly assumed that the game paused when I was in the camera mode. Oh well. Adventure Tale. I don't have a ground person to go use on that shrine. No, I'm not in a... I'm not in a... I can switch out, right? I can just switch out and then switch back. It's not going to be a problem. Barbara... Oh, wait.
As you wish.
Come out, Noelle. Ah. Might have to play with Noelle for a minute to level her up to get... Do I have to be literally... Let's test it.
Steady as stone.
No.
Yeah.
I need Earth to be able to... Yeah, let's use this for now. We're not going to get stuck on that. I don't think I have a character that can activate those all particularly easily. So, where are you, Barbara? Come back out. All is forgiven. And then we are going to level her up because I think we have some level up items. Question mark? We do.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
One day, Barbara, you'll be as tall as your big sister. But I really wish you would stop talking about it. Go away. I don't want you out of your box, Barbara. It's really weird. It's quite weird to use Barbara in a fantasy setting. Right? Are there any famous fantasy Barbaras that I'm forgetting? Look at this. I need to get a screenshot for the thumbnail for my YouTube video. We're going to do it. We're going to go up here. Just in time for the lights to turn off. I did a new thumbnail design for my Genshin Impact videos on my YouTube, and it requires 3 screenshots, and I was kind of struggling to remember to get 1 screenshot. So the fact, Barbarella, is that the only... Is that the woman in the furry bikini? Is that Barbarella? That, like, punches out a really poorly animatronic T-Rex? God, Tappy, you're showing your age if you remember Barbarella.
And now my life's in the spotlight again.
Tapper's so old, chat. Tapper remembers Barbarella. I say that, I'm pretty sure I have the Barbarella DVD around here somewhere. Because I feel like that I had to watch that at uni. On one of the film modules. I did not enjoy it. It was 60s, I ain't that fucking old. I mean, you remember it, though. In the grander scheme of things, when was the last time do you think anybody actually discussed Barbarella on a day-to-day basis? We're probably confusing the young folks in chat right now. Free stuff! I like free stuff. Okay, we've got 1 billion people to talk to. That's exciting. There's an inn. There's a man. This should be about to do it. What's up with those stairs over there? The stairs? You want to go up to the inn. You've come at a bad time. There's 2 big holes on the way up to prevent people from missing their step. The boss has had the whole stairway closed. Preparations for repairs have been made, but the stairs won't be fit for walking for a while. Don't worry, you can't use the stairs, but the elevator over there is just fine. It can move cargo, so carrying people isn't a problem if you're in a rush. How about using that instead? Oh yeah, while you're at it, help me give this to the boss. It's a gift from a guest. Got it. Well, off you go then. Remember to watch your footing. This inn is pretty high up, so falling off halfway is no joke. Good thing I've got wings. Okay, so we're going to go up to the inn. Let's go speak to Garcia. Garcia? This parameter and this one. Mr. Garcia? No. Almost. Wait, no. Ah, fascinating. How fascinating. Mr. Garcia? Ah, Lutong. My good Lutong. Have you helped me order that dish? Yes, the radish veggie soup has been ordered, sir. Wonderful. How considerate of you, dear Lutong. I'm sure that we shall have our processing formula this time. I'm looking forward to it, sir. What are they talking about? And what's a processing formula anyway? I'm not sure myself. Then let's go ask them. Maybe there's researching some kind of new dish, you know, one that we can try. So I believe it might be worth mentioning that if we take today into account, we have now eaten red radish veggie soup for 6 full days. Our dire financial strait notwithstanding, I believe that our gastrointestinal circumstances are not to be ignored. Hey Dolly, it's us. Me and Dolly eat terribly for like 3 or 4 days in a row and then realize that that's probably bad. Not like bad food, just the same food over and over again, and we're just sort of like, ugh, by the end of it. I don't know, financial strait's bad. Yes, moving on. Left water sip sip. And right you are, my dear Lutong, sharp as ever, if I do say so myself. It may be due to these gastrointestinal issues that we have been unable to ascertain the flavor of this dish. You require a witness, Lutong. You must find ourselves a third party. You flatter me, sir, but I believe that my point was... You're wondering about... Excuse me, but what are you two doing if you're wondering about a radish veggie soup formula? Ah! And here come our witnesses now, and there's more than one to be sure. Wonderful. Witnesses? What witnesses? Indeed, pray tell, have you ever had radish veggie soup? Are you familiar with its flavor and how it's made? Sir, I believe that we must at least apprise them of the whys and wherefores of this situation. Oh, of course, we know it well. Rutabaga knows how to make it too. Paimon, we should really hear what this is all about first. Right, yes, allow me to explain this commission. I hope you shall be amenable to it. I'm Lutong and this is Garcia, my boss, who hails from Fontaine. Mr. Garcia is currently developing I believe he calls it numbering machine. More specifically, it is a tool that will allow people to perform various calculations. Is that about right, sir? As precise can be, my dear Lutong. The number machine's functions are just so. A concise answer indeed. Yes, consciousness. We must be concise. That transformer is far too complex. These guys use a lot of complicated words that have... I'm getting tired, chat. Wait, but what does this have to do with it? Just get to the point of the soup. I think the question would be best answered by you, Mr. Garcia. But how should we simplify it? Oh, right. Yes, allow me to explain. Let us begin with the most elementary matters. Are you familiar with formulate? The customer just brought Psycho Leak some flowers because they always help, but that's adorable, Leak. That is possibly the best story I've heard from a customer service situation. I have one to tell about the time I knocked over an entire cage of cream inside a chiller at work, and it slowly filled up the room. But that story's better. Congratulations on your flowers. Are you going to re-gift them to your significant other because it's Valentine's Day? You know, free Valentine's Day gift and all. Let us begin. Let us begin the most elementary matters. Are you familiar with formula? Not exactly. I'm not entirely familiar with what you mean either. Alright, that's alright. You may consider formula to be... is this maths? Are they putting maths in Genshin Impact? An equation that is used to express the relationship between various quantities and which possess a certain general applicability. My mind is immediately glazing over because they're starting to talk about maths. Sounds impressive, eh? What? Simply put, we intend to use the numbering machine to attempt to write a recipe formula for radish veggie soup. Mr. Garcia believes that as long as we obtain the right formula, we can convert the method of making radish soup into a sort of general procedure. An idiot-proof procedure, if you will. As long as this procedure is followed, anyone can produce delicious radish veggie soup. That sounds pretty good, but couldn't you just have asked someone to teach you how to make the dish directly? Unfortunately, such a method is too greatly predicated upon natural talent. For people like Mr. Garcia and I who lack any culinary predisposition at all, it is unlikely that we would be able to grasp the essence of any lesson that any chef, no matter how patient, might teach us. In fact, I believe Mr. Yang Xiao of this very inn has experienced this firsthand. So do you need our help to calculate this formula? So do you need I'm going to go I want to teach them, I don't want to do maths. So do you need us to teach you to cook? I wouldn't say that either. Precisely, we'd like you to serve as our neutral third party. Simply put, we'll need you to try the radish veggie soup that Mr. Garcia makes according to the formula and give comments. So we're here to be taste testers for good grub then. That would be putting it a little bit mildly. Oh, it'll be fine. Anyway, Paimon's never eaten a radish veggie soup made according to some formula before. Let's just give it a go. They're going to be a mini game for eating food. It's settled then, in which case, let's adjourn to the kitchen. Mr. Zhang Zhao has kindly allowed us to use it. Garcia, sir, shall we proceed with the same steps for this experiment as before? Alright, sorry, I was a little distracted. Too many unruly parameters floating in my head, you know? But yes, let's go with our previous 3-step process. What's going to happen? After all that, they've disappeared. Goodbye. I don't want to speak to you. I was trying to pick up your food from your table. Quick, run! I've robbed him. No, I kind of want to. Now that I've read all of that bloody reading, let's go to the kitchen. I'm immediately irritated by these two guys. That's the shout, actually, Psycholique. And because I came up with the idea, it'll almost be like I'm sending your significant other a Valentine's Day. How creepy is that, right? Valentine's Day? No. Valentine's present. That's pretty creepy. Let's not go down that route. Roll it back, chat. Roll it back. There's a hole. Fire lady, go. Somehow I still managed to spike myself.
Oh, this rocks!
Free stuff though. Where is this? Is the kitchen out the back? Am I going all the way up and the kitchen's not even up here? Oh no. I was very wrong. So maybe I'll just take the lift. To the lift? Is it gonna go? Did it go? I almost jumped out then. I'm getting World of Warcraft, that place where all the bull people live vibes. What's the word? Oh god, what's it called? Thunderbluff. Thunderbluff. I'd holiday here. It's kind of pretty. Doggo! I see a doggo. Doggo. Look at him. He's so pretty. He's serenading a dog. Can you get them to emote? Because I've tried to get her emoting doing that before. I just want to... Oh god, he's adorable. What are you doing? Where are you taking him? That was just rude. I am so disappointed in this game not allowing you to pet ducks. Oh god, there's a cat too. Why do I immediately feel judged by this cat right now? I need screenshots. Look at her. She's beautiful. Or he. In that cat's gender. Let's move on. I'm getting bogged down in animals. That is a big fish. Let us begin, Lutong, with 10% less of each ingredient this time. All right then, step 1, begin cooking. Yes, sir. First, the water. Careful there with the speed at which the water is poured. It is most important. Next, we add the ingredients. First in go the radishes. You know, this looks more like an alchemy experiment than cooking. Well, dishes made this way really turn out... Or will dishes made this way really turn out all right? Look at the size of that salmon. And it is done. Radish veggie soup. Our process went quite smoothly, sir. Just boiled radish. Indeed, let us give it a try, traveller. You're welcome to have seconds if you too so wish. Ooh, let's dig in. Thanks. This tastes like... I suspect these radish must... I suspect that these radishes must be cooked for a while longer. How did the mince turn out like this? I'm sure that I had calculated its optimal cooking time. Guess I don't have to drink it then? I think I'll wait for a while. The flavor of this soup is actually worse than what was made in our previous attempt. Cough? Fully concur with your position, sir. Alright, step 2, feedback. Absolutely awful. I say the formula must be missing one parameter or another, or our calculations are still imprecise. I must adjust the machine's algorithm. Lutong, have you recorded all the data from this cooking session? They have all been recorded, sir. Excellent, we are one step closer to success then. In that case, on to step 3, requesting that a chef demonstrate the cooking process once more. I'm sorry, why are you looking at me? I fear you're the only one who can count on we can count on to help us make radish veggie soup. Traveller, Mr. Zhang Zhao has, let's just say he's been ignoring us for a while now. Radish veggie soup. Let's do it. Such magnificent cooking. My brain does not compute how to switch through these menus sometimes. There we go. You finished making the dish already? You must be skilled indeed. I am. I've cooked it 5 whole times. In you go. Select. Come on, give him the soup. Give. Thank you. Everyone carries the dishes downstairs. This flavour is mighty fine indeed, but I must say that it tastes entirely different. Pardon my curiosity, but how did you make this dish? What were the exact amounts of ingredients? What seasoning did you use, and how? Hey, personal space. Ah yes, my apologies. Still, I would like to know how you made that dish in detail, please. You never know how the inspiration might come. To explain the manner... This is not the most exciting quest. Is this good content? I don't think it is. I see. But yeah, there was truly are too many variables. Let's just get... I'm getting bored of cooking that. Let's keep going. Come on. Skip it. I don't want to hear any of this. You've lost my interest. The soup killed it. I mean, I made a soup. It was better than the soup that their math thing did. Great. Moving on. Get out from under the scenery and climb up. Oh my god. I'll just walk, I suppose. Oh, by the way, don't worry at the moment what artifacts you have and characters, just go the best you got. It doesn't really matter until you hit AR40 and can start farming for gold artifacts. Fair enough. Thank you very much for saying so. That. Geo sigil. Look at it. It's so pretty. Would it have been quicker if I'd taken the lift? Probably. Would it have been as exciting? Probably. Where is this blue thing? Needs to be up on that roof. Gonna get up here. Give it one of these. Might have been barking up the wrong tree. Directly above me? No. Never mind. Really? This is really bad. What happened to you? Oh, you're a traveler. Well, you see, I'm a merchant, and I've been shuttled between Mondstadt and Leo on business. I had just closed a big deal in Mondstadt and was getting ready to deliver the invoices back to my boss. But I never imagined that I'd be attacked by monsters while passing through this area. I couldn't fight them off, so I could only flee for my life and ended up stumbling my way into this inn. But I've run off and left all my invoices behind. Could I ask you to go get them for me? I've got this. That's wonderful. I remember the place I passed by. I remember the places I passed by as I ran, more or less. Here, let me mark them for you. I placed all the invoices inside a box. It shouldn't be too hard to find, so please help me out. Okay, now we're going on a walking tour. That's exciting. Oh, you're not going to make me read, are you? Game, you know how I feel about reading. I'm just accruing stuff. Get the invoices. Over there. And now my long walk begins. How far are we going? Only 600 miles. Meters? Miles? No, can't be miles. What's everybody doing this evening? Anything exciting? Tell me, let me live vicariously through you while I go for a long walk in Genshin Impact. We're not there yet, are we? It was down here. Where was it? Over there? Over here. Shopping for bookcases? What do you need? I almost said, what do you need a bookcase for? It's probably for putting books on. For your office? Are you going to put a... Is it... I think you said you were going to replace the backdrop for where you stream from. Are you going to replace it? Is it for your... Is it to go against your wall in there? I'm just guessing right now. Just making conversation.
Oh, this rocks!
Going to be redoing the backdrop. See, I knew it. I'm psychic. Are you gonna make it? Oh, you're gonna. Are you gonna make it like a wizard's sanctum? Tell you what, Mr. Wizard is going back to streaming, or is basically back streaming now. So let's give Mr. Wizard a cheeky little shout out, and you too will one day be able to see his new bookcase. Also waiting for new camera and lights to show up. Good. Did you go with the camera that you said you were going to in the end? Brio, fair. I'm hoping it works out for you. I like new technology. There are a few people in the community that have got new PCs recently, and I'm super jelly. If I do Minecraft, it will be chill night. If I do Overwatch, play some sub games with my mate. Oh, you're gonna be are you streaming this evening? It's been at times when I'm busy and can't watch Wizard stream. Makeshift, you can't make everybody's streams all the time. I'm sure Wizard understands, and I understand in the same way I understand when you can't make some of mine. Quite often you're streaming when I'm streaming. There is no hard feelings. Benna, welcome to the chat. How is it going? You having a good evening / day, Benna? I liked your essay. Did anybody else read Benna's essay? I read it on my lunch break at work today. It's in the Discord. My Saturday stream will be later than normal.
Power cord.
What the hell is that? I'm getting attacked by Pokemon. Nah, my mate does sub games once a week and she needs help to carry them. I'm glad you liked it. It's very interesting. Having to have bookcase. Have you got lots of interesting things to put on the bookcases? Like wizardy items, like big leather-bound books and a skull. Oh, please can you get a little skull to put on your bookshelf, wizard, and it can have a name? Like Percival the Fail Whale, but a skull, you know? You know what I'm getting at. Murray, I like for a skull. Murray is a good name for a skull. A few need to go hunting for fun things to display. You need like put like bottles with interesting colored fluids. And a picture of me, a framed picture of me. Oh, please put a framed picture of me on there. I'd laugh. Just a little shrine in a candle just with my face. And never draw attention to it, just have it and always have the candle lit. Can do. Do I need to send you like... Do I need to... Let's... I know this is... I know you're probably joking, but still. Be prepared for your screenshot. I'm gonna, like... This is the thing. It's just that... Take a screenshot. It's just gonna be me voguing for the frame. Yeah? My mighty beard. There we go, everybody. Clip it, go back, get a screenshot, frame it, put it in your wallet. I'm meant to be getting an invoice. Is this it? That's Apprentice's notes. Oh, it's the glowing gold thing. Come on. It's super heavy. Is it really invoices in here? I think we're just collecting drugs for this person. Box of goods invoices. I have to send a leak plushie to my mate so she can have it in her background. You should. Hang on. There are leak plushies? Not official ones. You mean like a leak plushie, right? Not one... Not that's official to you. So here, it's probably easy to walk. Excitingly, and I don't know whether or not anybody would actually pay for it, but I have made steps to getting some Frog and Chicken merch that people will be able to buy, because we've got a little bit of custom artwork designed for us now, and I want to put it like on mugs and maybe on a t-shirt, some of it on a t-shirt that maybe people would like the option to buy, ? I would never... A beanie. I could totally do a beanie if you wanted a beanie. There's all sorts of options. I live in beanies. Okay, for you, Leek, we will do a beanie. I mean, it's multi-fat. Does anybody actually wear flat cap? Not flat caps, like... What's the cap? Like the cap? What? Just a cap. People wear caps these days. I know people are into shoes. That makes me sound like a massive geriatric man. I don't wear hats myself, so I can't really judge on the hat thing. But I remember in the 90s when caps were popular, and like every brand had a cap. I don't do sports of any kind either, so I don't really ever... Do people wear caps? I live in my PJs. I mean, there will be t-shirts, like a t-shirt you could wear as PJs, that counts, right? Or are we talking like... This is where we find out Benna lives in like a Victorian-esque, like full-body PJ. It's like climbing into like a bedsheet and wears like one of the floppy hats with a bauble on the end and carries a candle like a ghost. Benna, You walk around your house like a ghost? We're not getting metaphorical. I mean like a literal ghost. Like imagine if you went to a haunted history museum. That's the ghost that I'm sort of picturing in my head. There has to be a better way to get up this cliff. There just has to be. Come on. Hence why I love the hat Abby did. It looks like a leek beanie. That would be, yeah, the leek beanie. I mean, I didn't pay for that. If you want to discuss, as long as you write me something that says I can use it, the digital concept, please feel free to steal that design if you ever want to do actual merch. Just write me something that says I'm not breaking any sort of copyright laws. My gift to you, Leek. Because I didn't pay for it. Abby came up with the idea. Maybe Abby would want you to pay for it. I don't think Abby would want you to pay for it. Either way, we can work something out. Do you know how to knit? You wonderful chicken. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. I knew that was coming. I saw that.
Is this
I saw that was happening. I'll talk to Avi because I'm not entirely sure how. Because Leek, I'll talk to Avi because I don't know how it would work out that she gave me those for free. I've not paid for them, but they were gifted to me. I would happily let you use it, the design, if you want it for something. But I'll talk to Avi and let you know. I just live in any comfy PJs I have, which includes my boyfriend's clothes, which are massive on me, and just regular oversized t-shirts. I tell you what, Benny, you should speak to Dolly because I can't remember the last hoodie I bought that Dolly didn't immediately try to acquire like 2 days later. I just want a nice jumper.
Look at all those chickens.
I bought like... I'm on camera. I could model it for you. I'm not going to model it for you. We're not becoming... I'm not... I bought... What's the word? It's not a cardigan. It's like a hoodie, but it comes down to like below my butt. And I bought it, and like 2 days later, it was Dolly's.
Feel the beat.
And it generally goes through phases. It generally works through
This
phases.
rocks.
It's a butty. What's a buddy? You mean we're not supposed to buy clothes for ourselves that are really for the ladies? I mean, it would have been nice to be asked, is all I'll say. I think we've been together long enough now that Dolly doesn't even ask. She just takes it, and I'm just sort of like, oh, okay, I didn't want to wear that jumper that I just bought. It's not my fault you have such good taste. It's not... Introducing the buddy. It's not my fault you have such good taste and smell good. Don't tell people I smell good on chat. That makes me just sound like we're hanging out smelling each other all the time. Am I just being needlessly blind right now? Watson the Carrot raiding with 3 people.
Watson the Carrot raided my stream with 3 viewers.
I'm going to do it properly this time, chat. We've had a raid. I'm going to remember to do a shout out. Watson the Carrot. Watson, how was Ori and the Blind Forest? And it's a wonderful cardigan, by the way. Is that what my hoodie's called? Could you bring it to me, Dolly? Is that's okay? I'm gonna model this hoodie that I've got that Dolly just stole from me. Because I feel now that we've talked around the subject long enough, I feel like I actually need to put it on. Hey, was left behind on my own raid. Keck, how are you doing, Chimken? We're doing good, Watson. All the better for seeing you. We're playing some Genshin Impact. You also stole my scarf. You gave... Stole is a strong word. You gave it to me. Where am I? Am I just being completely blind? There should be a little glowing yellow thing. We're going to take a pause because I've been talking about this hoodie long enough that now I want to put it on. Am I putting the scarf on as well? Okay, so let's do the scarf. I can do the scarf on camera. Stand up. I say it like I'm going to need to be able to hear people. I can't hear people. Okay, so I wear this scarf all the time, and this used to be Dolly's. And then in an exchange... 1 second. I have this hoodie, like, comes like down below my bum, peeking like. It's long at the front and short at the back, and it has a hood, and it makes me look super cool. I mean, it makes me look like, I'm not sure this works with the beard. The scarf is so nice. Yeah, I'm looking a little bit like. Me and Wizard are gonna form a coven. The wizards form covens? What's a group of wizards called? Yeah, maybe me and Wizard will be like Darth Chimbus. You can be my acolyte. I feel like I need to wear it now. We're gonna wear it. Could you take this away? We're gonna lean into the weird magician look for the rest of the stream, I think. How long have we got? We've got another half an hour, so it's not too long. There we go. I think a group of wizard is called potential criminals. Why is it potential criminals? Look at this, you can't even see my headphones. It's like a style choice. That's it, though. This is how I'm going to dress for the rest of the stream. I mean, the bow tie. I might have to lose the bow tie. I'm sorry, whoever redeemed the bow tie. I think it was Tapper. It's time to take off the bow tie. People can't see my beautiful scarf. There we go. Nice. Also, this hoodie is good to wear while streaming because I'm not sweating my bollocks off. Watson, I just turned the bow tie off. You're not meant to redeem it a second time. Oh, okay. We're gonna go with what goes with this. What goes with this ensemble? We'll go green.
Whatever's going on over
We'll go
there.
green.
Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Looks pretty rock and roll. I need to find this yellow thing because I feel like I'm... Where is it? Is there a cave that I'm not seeing? I could tell.
Please don't pee on your friends. Please.
Mr. Wizard, please don't pee on my friends. There could totally be a cave down here. No? I got excited then for a second. Why would the invoices be immediately under this rock?
Prepare to be blown away.
Also, yes, that's the... No,
I'll keep this
that
close.
doesn't count. There's no cave down here, right? I mean, it's kind of an odd place to build a fortification.
Wingblade.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Yeah, I will be your acolyte wizard. You must train me in the ways of magic. And this will be the hoodie that I wear whilst on webcam. To make me look all wizardly, because I will never find a cool hat like yours. Mr. Wizard has a absolutely amazing wizard's hat that I'm super jealous of because I've been looking for a good chicken hat for ages, and can I find a good one that would fit me? Absolutely not. I got people. We will find you one. See, the issue is, I've said in chat before, I'm pretty large if you can't tell. I'm a big old bean. And I've said in chat before that I have a large head. And people like do that and be like, ah, you've not your head's not too big. You can make me one, Bennett. Ooh. I might have to call you up on that. Can I commission you to make me a hat, Bennett? I'd have to take a... I honestly would have to... If you did, I honestly would have to do a head measurement. All I need is the size of the circumference of your head. I will ask Dolly to measure my head. And everybody can be like, oh my god, he's got such a big head. Yeah, I can make a chicken hat. Oh, we're going to do it. We might have to look. Wizard might be able to find me one off the shelf in the meantime. So I'll measure my head and we'll talk about it. It's actually considered a kindness killing Hilly Chills. That's what I'd need too. Okay, cool. We'll look at it. And tell me how much you want me to pay you and find a design, Benner, and I'll pay for... And we'll figure it out. Because I want a chicken hat. And I can't find a good one. There are all sorts of different examples on... I'm not going to find my way up here. That's a massive cliff. Oh, I've screwed it. And he's dead.
Doesn't look...
Everybody ignore this little segment of me struggling to find this thing. Let's go back up here. Wizard, none of those hats would fit me. I've looked. They say one size fits all, but I've got a head like a bowling ball. And it is not, Dolly can attest, it is not an understatement. I have a large noggin. Like, I would have to get a hat specially made if we were to get married and required to wear hats. Which is why Dolly will never ask me to wear a hat at our wedding. Hats make me uncomfortable. If we know the size, it can be done. What? Do you know a shop that sells hats for bowling balls? I bet there is a shop that sells... Now that I've said that, I bet that there is a shop that sells hats for bowling balls. Come on, get your stamina back, woman. And then we're going to go right up this cliff. I feel very snug right now. The scarf, I think, needs to make appearances on other streams. Because I need like a bit of warmth, but not a lot of warmth. I put a jumper on here and I'm absolutely sweating in about 5 seconds. A scarf just gives me a nice warm feeling around my neck. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, little friend. Climb like you've never climbed before. Oh god, there was a flat bit last time I did this. Oh. Wow, that was a long way. Got a free box of Oreo cereal. Life is good. Sarko Leak is living the dream. Free flowers, free cereal. I'm gonna have to... This entire little... I'm good at video games, guys. I can do a game. I can do a game. Oreo just made a new product where instead of cookies, it's like a soft cake. Why would you tell me that? I had a Pop-Tart yesterday for the first time ever, and can I say I feel like I've wasted the first 34 years of my life. I loved the Pop-Tart. And I'm not saying it's high quality food, but it was good tasting food. Like, I'm sure there are other... I'd never had a Pop-Tart. If I can acquire them, Chimken, I will give you a review. And let me live, but yeah, let me live vicariously through you, because Britain is likely to... We're never going to get them. America gets all the cool snacks. I hate Pop-Tarts. Why do you hate Pop-Tarts? I really enjoyed it. It was a s'mores flavored Pop-Tart, and it was delicious. I mean, like I say, it's not high quality. Like, there are better cakes out there. Too sweet for me half the time? That's fair. I felt, maybe it was the type of stuff that was in it, I felt like these were reasonably Oh, don't jump off there and die. I almost jumped off there and died. I felt like s'mores Pop-Tarts were pretty on the, like, not dark chocolate, but pretty, like, a little bit bitter, and bitter chocolate takes away the sweetness for me. I don't eat dark chocolate out of choice, but I would eat these s'mores Pop-Tarts several times, repeatedly, all at once, just in my face. Strawberry is the best. I don't like apple pie, Benner. I don't like cooked apple. I'm a terrible human being. I don't like jam. Don't like apple pie. Don't like apple pie. And I feel like an apple pie is an American staple.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is apple pie as important to Americans as film and TV make it out to be? Asking for a friend. Absolutely not. It's so common to be like, oh, they're American, give them a slice of apple pie. I don't like apple pie, I'm afraid. It's a textural thing. My dad is the same. I have plans for you to choose from, Chimken. Don't rush me into anything, Benny. You've got other projects to finish first. I also need to figure out if you would be able to post it to me. Because you've not got my postal address, and we're trying not to spread that out too much. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Slow down, Benner. Slow down. You're stressing me out. Where is this thing? No, not that one. Another... Could be down there. Hello.
Pyrotechnics! Time to rock!
It's gonna be a problem if he dies.
Quite the find.
Oh, that's gonna disappear. Come on. Got it. Where is this freaking box of invoices? This is the dumbest quest item to get lost on. Oh, where did you get stuck in Genshin Impact? I couldn't find some admin documents. And then he quit and played Skyrim forever. I mean, I could play Skyrim. I have never finished Skyrim. I'm a terrible, terrible video game player. Where is it? Am I being...
What's the hurry?
Why am I so dumb? It literally, do I need to, am I being thick? Do I need to speak to this person? This doesn't seem to, excuse me, oh, of course, he's got the frickin' box! A box? Well, I did pick one up. I already had a look inside it. It was a batch of invoices. Seems like someone was doing a huge, real huge business venture. Oh me, oh my. I wonder how much the owner of this box would pay to have it back. What do you mean? Hey, don't look so nervous. I was just pulling your leg. The value of the goods on those invoices is not low by any means. Makes you wonder which big shot in Liu is who signed for on or off on it. I've got a sense of time and place. I'm not about to kick a hornet's nest just because I can. Still, don't you think it's a bit unreasonable for you to just take this and leave after all the time and effort I've spent guarding it? How about this? Let's barter. It's the traditional way of solving such problems. You fetch me 3 Oh, she's going to make me fix flowers. Noctilucous jades. Probably aren't worth... Yeah. I'll hop on it then. On your back, we'll trade 1 for 1. Do I have one? I do! Oh, good. Okay, that makes my life slightly easier. She wants 3. Just 1 or 3? Don't wizard the pattern photos, don't worry. One of them is fantastic, so realistic. Not bad, I'll take them. Here's the invoices, take care of them. Take care of them now. Alright then, best you be off. The person who hired you must be a real bundle of nerves right now. Okay, let's go hand in these invoices and end possibly the most boring storyline I could have chosen to start playing tonight. I mean, we got there eventually. It's almost time to finish. Doggo. Woof. I'm so disappointed of them not allowing you to pet dogs. I know I said it earlier, but... Jeez! Did you find the invoices? Found them all. Thank you truly. This is wonderful. I'm so glad that nothing went wrong. If those invoices were lost, I have no idea how these invoices were lost, I have no idea how angry my bosses would have been. You want to ask what business I can't speak all of a sudden. You want to ask what business these invoices were written for, don't you? I'm sorry, I really can't tell you. It's a secret. Well, here's your remuneration. Please take it. Wait a moment. What has this box been opened? You met someone out in the wild who took a look at it after picking it up? Oh, I'm dead. Dead! This won't do. I have to tell the boss quickly. Don't worry. I'm not suspicious of you. I mean, I did do my homework regarding your... Well, I need to find a way to contact my boss. Please carry on with your business. Did I just help the mafia? He was a bit mafia-y, right? How am I doing for gambling monies? Oh, we got a gamble. No, not that one. Cheeky gamble. We must be getting close to 10 wishes. Come on, purple. It's another weapon. Ugh. I mean, I might be doing the gambling thing, and I might be reading out the disclaimer and saying to be good about the gambling thing and not to waste your money and always game responsibly. But I will say I am getting terrible pulls in this, and this is so built towards getting money out of you. So yeah, anybody watching this thinking about playing Genshin Impact, please be careful. What else are we doing? Gacha is so addicting, it is, and I'm sort of sat here going, yeah, this feels yeah. I can understand. Hang on. Why is Liu Hava over there? I thought this was Liu. Ugh. Okay, so... Oh, we can speak here. Okay, that's fine. One. We've got to repair those stairs quickly. You the innkeeper? My boss got me addicted into one, and I was addicted for a while. I eventually stopped because it was too much. I played the Digimon one on phones for a little bit. That was quite fun. Looking back at it now, I'm just sort of like, was it? Or was I secretly addicted to gacha games? What can I do for you? Some guy downstairs asked us to give this package to you. Oh, this must be a package that a guest sent to me. Why didn't Zhenshang bring it up himself? The bomb. Still had goods to pick up, did he? I bet he was just too lazy to go up and down the elevator. I'm really sorry. You're a guest of ours, and the stairs just had to be broken at this time. I'm finding a way to fix it as we speak. And to think we made you take the trouble to bring this package up for me. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. This was originally for Zhenshang, but since he made you deliver the package for him, then the pay is yours by right. Well then, I must get going to preparations for repair. I must be going to get the preparation. Well then, I must be going to get the preparations for repairs going. That's two goings in one sentence. Feel free to have a look around in the inn. If there's anything you need, you can look for me at any time. I mean, so many points. All the points. Got anything for sale? I'd like to buy something to eat. Noodles! I've got so much money, I'm just going to buy all the recipes. Chimken needs a word. Yeah, I do need a words of hard redemption. I'm not going to show you the ulcer on at the end of my tongue right now, but it is not a pleasant experience, and it's making me feel like this. Also, my lips are horrendously dry because I finished off that spicy popcorn that Abby sent me for lunch today, and I've been sat here going, ah, the rest of the day. Purchase. 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 I like recipes. As that man from that Final Fantasy game once said, I've discovered a new recipe. Stir fried shrimp. I'm just going to come into the kitchen and start looting cookware. No, I don't want to speak to Smiling Xiao. Bye-bye. If I send you a chicken hat, I can finally send you the quaggan I made. You didn't make that for me, though, did you? I thought you made the quaggan for fun.
Ugh, too salty.
I'm just trying to steal your cooking supplies. Thank you. Yeah. So many recipes. I could cook a lot right now. Yeah, but I kept it as an honorary Chimken gift. Benna, that's really adorable. Thank you very much for thinking like that. Benna is good people, everybody. I will speak to Dolly about the address thing, and we'll just decide on what she's comfortable with. I'm trying to think of an alternative to giving me my address, but I don't think we have one. But we'll sort it out. No worries. I need like a PO box, but they're so expensive. Ah, there's a crystal on top of this building. I am not going crazy. Eggs too. Nothing like a free egg. Achievements. Oh, Paimon, you are silly. I'm guessing we just go to Liu Harbor. It's so far away. How long have I got? Oh, I'm not starting out there today. Maybe we could get a PO box for 1 month and ask people to send us all the fridge magnets. That would be cool if people were willing. Dolly and I collect fridge magnets because Dolly can't travel very far. So anytime anyone goes anywhere or does anything new and exciting abroad, we always ask them to bring back fridge magnets. Which is actually it's a super wholesome activity. Look how far away that is. Yeah, I'm not going over there this evening. That's just not going to happen. Is there anything I can do in the last 5 seconds? I've not killed the wolf. Yeah, I believe PO boxes can be purchased for small amounts for a time, which is convenient. It is. We kind of need to say... I do wonder... We'll coordinate. Maybe that would be a good way to do it. And it's nothing personal, Benner. It's just we gave, obviously, as we've confirmed, Abby's got our postal address, and I feel like somebody else has, but I can't remember. We just don't want to spread it about too much. You might leak it to the press because we're super popular Twitch streamers now with my 115 followers. 5 more follows to 120 people. 5 more follows. If you are following and you have appreciated my terrible chat this evening, I would appreciate a follow. If you have lurks, we appreciate lurkers too. I'm trying to think of what's the best thing that I can fill 10 minutes with in this game without starting to walk in this direction, and I think it might just be to walk in that direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to face it, and then we're going to jump off. Ooh, free eggs. Come on. Let's go. Hooray. Onwards to adventure. Whee. And then I can do this.
Nice.
Part of me would like a mount in this game. Other parts of me are like, it's so just nice to go for a walk. They nailed the animation style. Absolutely nailed it. Apples. I like apples. As long as they are cut up and on a plate, I like apples. Don't ask me to buy an apple. I'm not about that noise. Hi guys, just...
Can you stop copying me, please?
That's what I said. So can you stop copying me, please?
Okay. Chest, free stuff.
Is this an answer from this world?
Potentially. She says that a lot, but she never asks the question. Whatever works for you guys is totally fine by me, as long as you guys are comfortable. That's all that matters. Thank you very much, Benno. I really appreciate that attitude. Apples are nice. I used to eat some with chocolate for breakfast. Chocolate for breakfast? Watson. I don't think chocolate for breakfast is a good idea. Anybody in chat want to tell Watson off? You always tell me off for eating like a trash person. I'm not calling Watson a trash person. That is a really... Watson, you're not a trash person. But I don't think you should be eating actual chocolate for breakfast. Chocolate cereal? Probably. Chocolate? Probably not. I drink hot chocolate every morning since I'm 2. You're not stopping me. That's fair. I mean, the amount... I do not, like... Let's pick up quests as we go, and let's try to get to this woman before the end of the night. I will loop back around and do some of these, so I'm not going to read them out. I'll be here for 15 minutes. So many words! Sure, let's just pick up this quest. Let's do it. And continuing on. Continue down the road. Watson's French. They're allowed to eat chocolate for breakfast with all their patisserie. Yes, very true. There is a cultural thing going on there, right? What's happening? Are they literally Please tell me they're not doing the trolls thing under the bridge. There are trolls under the bridge. Nope, I'll do it. They did the trolls thing under the bridge.
I'll keep this close.
Hey, look, everybody, a stereotype. Excuse me. Watson, isn't dark chocolate given in school at lunch for digestion? I read that somewhere, but I don't know if it's true or not. In France? I've never heard that as a thing. Not that I spend much time in France. With the apple, I was eating some with Nutella, but better, and in general, I do eat chocolate in breakfast. Yeah, fair. Does dark chocolate actually help digestion? Question. As a man that doesn't like dark chocolate, maybe that's what I've been missing in my life. Dark chocolate in all things. I don't like a lot of things, guys. I'm really sorry.
Halt. In the name of the Millilith.
No, I'm going up there anyway. Sorry. I really want to get to this woman before the end of the stream, guys. No guards are going to stop me. We've got 2 minutes. I eat double, triple milk chocolate. I like sugar. I like milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is best chocolate. I can't stand the bitterness of dark chocolate. In fact, you know, you've all seen me vomit now. I've got no secrets with chat. Dark chocolate makes me sick. I like dark chocolate ice cream. I can sort of balance that maybe out in my head a little if the ice cream bit is like creamy. And only from one ice cream parlor. Yeah, it's very specific. Come on. Worship statue. So many things. Offer all. I have to admit, I laughed hysterically when you vomited on stream. Peach. I did it for the content. I did it for you, Peach. I did it for that attitude, and as long as you had fun, I had fun. And I did have, all joking aside, I vomited on stream. There's no denying it now. Lots of people saw it. I had a lot of fun. That stream was super fun. I'm not in a rush to do another one, but it was super fun. It's creamy and has sweetness too, but it's super yummy. It does sound a bit rude to say it like that. We have this chocolate that has milk inside, and it's the best. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually like chocolate that much. It makes me feel nauseous pretty quickly, so I eat the chocolate with the lightest chocolate quantity. Fair. And you know somebody knows about chocolate when they talk about chocolate quantities. Are we still not talking to this woman yet? Oh, they've just casually moved the arrow. Okay, let's get up to the top of this hill because I feel like they're about to do a big reveal of scenery. I live for chocolate. I do not live for chocolate, Benno. I live for chickens. I'm coming round to the concept of frogs. Look at that. Anything you can say about this game, gacha game or not, look at that. Isn't that pretty? If chocolate is bad, I get angry. Yeah, I used to feel the same way about beer. And that's the screenshot. I'm going to get one last screenshot for the night. That's so cool. Oh, that's where the floating temple is. Oh no, they said in one of the quests that we have to go up to speak to a guy that only comes down every once in a while. Okay, so let's get a good angle. That's pretty. So I kind of need it. I need to be zoomed in a little. No, I need to be zoomed in a little bit. So she needs to be in it. Stop stretching. I mean, she's no Barbara. Come on. Da 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 da. Oh no, should we change it? Let's go up here. Let's turn this way. Best city in the game, in my honest opinion. Let's turn it this way and do this. Let's make it really poor quality holiday snap. Come on, I need you to work with me, mysterious. Really, really close up of her face. There we go. That bounces out, alright. That's good. That's the thumbnail, everybody. That's the thumbnail sorted. If you ever watch me play Genshin Impact again, please, I ask in chat, remind me to do the thumbnail at all times, because it's so boring to have to go back through the game later on, to the video later on to find them. I need specific, like... Oh snap, I got 1 min till I close the store, BRB. Leek, I'm about to wrap up for the night. Leek's gone, everybody. I was about to wrap up for the night. I mean, I have to wrap up for the night. My tongue hurts. Ah! My mother tried a trick with my brother and the same she tried on animals before, basically never actually restraining chocolate candies. Turns out it works well to get children to only eat a reasonable amount. I think I've talked about this on chat before, on stream before. Funnily enough, we were talking about this at work today. My mother only ever let us eat chocolatey sweet cereal at Christmas time, and it is still a tradition I keep up today. We only eat the cereal, like, is the historical special cereal that we eat at Christmas is always Cocoa Pops. And I still eat them at 34 on Christmas Day, and that's the only day that I eat them. Or, like, I buy a box and eat them over the Christmas period, and that's it. And I'm an adult. I have adult money. I could go out and buy chocolatey cereal now, but I'd feel guilty about it. On animals, it was for their food. My animals have free access to their food 24/7. They never abuse it. If you want to let yourself eat what you want when you want, you don't overeat. Fair. If I ate what I want when I want, I'd be eating some chicken nuggets right now. I'm just logging off random person that doesn't know what I'm doing. Chat. Genshin Impact always makes me feel so much better about the streaming like the activity of streaming. I had such a terrible feeling after my stream yesterday. Today, this is refreshed everything. Thank you so much. I say thank you to you. I say thank you to everybody. I say thank you to Psycho Leak, who did a bit reward earlier, and make sure Mr. Wizard, you did a stream. I can pretty much guarantee on Mr. Wizard to do a stream every single stream at the moment. And there's been lots of chat. It's been a good time, and I got my wizard outfit sorted out. There we go. I look like I'm not sure what I look like, but I'm not sure the beard works with this hood. I look a bit like a rainbow druid. Let's go back. Let's get the full look. Let's go all the way back out to the full cam. Yeah. You look like a druid. Yeah, rainbow druid they call me. The rainbow druid. Isn't that Twitch streamer who's also known as the Rainbow Druid? You have a quest to give? I do have a... Watson, I do have a quest to give, and I'll say it officially now because I think there are Obi-Wan Kenobi. I will say it now because there is officially a number of SMP players today. Anybody in chat today? Anybody who is in chat, just so you know, we play on a Minecraft SMP called the Frog and Chicken Minecraft SMP. It is run by myself and my beautiful significant other, DollyWhiskers, who I am also shouting out. I'd really appreciate if you go give them a follow. I'm setting a gauntlet now. I'm setting a bounty. I'm setting the first treasure hunt ever to happen on the SMP. I mentioned it in the general chat on the Discord the other day. Everybody needs to go out and find me a zombie villager riding a chicken, because we're going to cure it, and it's going to be one half of the, like, we're going to have like a zombie chicken and a frog somewhere, and that's going to be like a thing on the server. But there will be a reward if you do. If you find me a zombie villager on a chicken, there will be a reward, and it will be a money reward, like actual money, not too much money, just some money. I say this knowing full well they're like the rarest, like one of the rarest things on the map in Minecraft, so that's it. And if anybody who is watching, obviously not everybody will be able to hunt on our SMP, but you'll be able to watch the various videos that come out of that little task that I've set. Completely and totally, it's a thing. Go find me a zombie villager riding a chicken. Figure out a way to farm it. I don't know. But it'll be fun. I'll make wanted posters. Wanted, zombie villager on a chicken. We're going to wrap up. Where's the thing? Over here. Let's put that over there. Everybody, I'm gonna finish on camera today looking like I do. We're gonna finish in our usual way. Lots of thoughts today, lots of thoughts going through my head. The stream yesterday left a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth. This stream has made me feel so much better, and there have been some very lovely people in chat. It is always nice to speak to all of you, and I really appreciate the community that me and Dolly are stringing together. I would like you to sit back, relax, drop your shoulders, and take a minute. I've got the three usual things I need to say to you. I'm glad you exist, obviously. You've all made me feel so much better about the entire Twitch-based experience today. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I have a lot of irrational anxiety about something that I've produced, whether or not it's good. It just, you know, I think everybody feels that way sometimes. And if anybody ever wants to talk to me for similar reasons, please drop me a DM on Discord. You know, I'm glad you exist. You guys are the reason that we're doing this. You guys help me do really strange shit on the internet, like being sat here wearing a rainbow scarf, looking like a druid. Really appreciate it. I want you all to stay strong, and I want you to know in my own special way, even though I'm a random person on the internet, that I'm proud of you. That's it. That's all I've got to say. So we're going to find somebody to raid. I'm going to take this hood off. Look at my hair. I'm so unkempt. I'm so unkempt. Let's find somebody to raid. Who is live right now? Is there anybody that you'd like me to raid? I feel there's nobody on my list that's particularly... Nobody's jumping out. Does anybody know of anybody live that they'd like me to raid? Otherwise, I'll just start going... I'll start looking through... Is there somebody playing Genshin Impact? Genshin Impact. Oh my god. Why did I say, is there somebody playing Genshin Impact? Turns out there's a million people playing Genshin Impact. Low to high. Let's find somebody with a couple of viewers, but not too many. 0 viewers are difficult, so we want like a nice, comfortable middle ground. There's this streamer called RightBigChimken. I can't raid myself. I've not got anyone you could raid. Can't raid myself. I would raid myself. Is that Makeshift saying he wants me to keep streaming? Pingu Pung. A literal man looking... Just being silly. That's fair. I'm looking, guys. I always like to throw you somewhere. Let's go English tag to narrow it down a bit. Let's find someone. I'm not sure if this person is speaking English, but their title, they have the tag English, but also Brazilian. DLB just went live. Literally just gone live. Yeah, no, you were 100% right. TLB is currently live. So we're going to do a raid on TLB. Everybody knows TLB. We're going to raid TLB. I'll send you that way. Guys, drop and follow. Spam in the raid emotes in chat. Member of the community. All around best boy. That's TLB. Raid. Tiny little boy. They're doing some art, and this will get them started off for the evening. So I'll speak to you guys soon. I will be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be doing something from the Minecraft SMP, which actually is a good tie-in because I did that little weird bit of self-promotion about everybody that was on the Discord and then doing treasure hunt. So that was completely intentional, and I'm backing out right now. Goodbye.